I don't care to set world records. Play games for fun, dude.
I'm a psycho. I play hundreds and hundreds of hours of these games. We talk about a lot of weird things on this podcast.
Yeah.
Hello. We are live.
What's going on?
You know, dude. Same old, same old. I am actually pretty tired today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were up.
Big
We're
day.
up. Yeah, we were just up late last night, right? How about you?
I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Just been chilling.
Chilling all day. What's
Yeah.
going on with chat today? We got a bunch of looks like a bunch of members in here. Dawsome, DS Awesome, aka what's his name? Damn, dude, it was in my Dylan. It was there, dude. I had it. Thunder is here as well, another member. Chemicals obviously back. Welcome back, sir. Steel City 1980, what's going on? And some random dude is in here. Who else is here?
We got Kevin Hoffs and Elliot.
Oh,
Elliot says, "Where do you guys buy the membership?
ooh.
Where's the join button?"
Ooh, you gotta press the dollar sign that's on the chat thing, I think.
I don't know if it's there. It should be next to where you would hit subscribe. But I know sometimes it's kind of weird if you're on mobile. You might have to like go to the channel page and then there should be a join button there.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Elliot, if you want to do that, yeah, he's on iPhone. If you want to do that, just go to the actual channel page, like click on the Militia Gaming name and then join from there. From the channel page, the home page. Yeah, some random dude said on Trigger's channel page. Yep, there you go. Yeah, YouTube has been weird the last couple of days, bro. It's been kind of funky, dude. There's a little bit of funk happening. I hate funk.
You hate funk? Not a fan of funk?
Just
dude?
in general, yeah. The music's fine. I just don't like funk in my everyday life.
Gotcha.
Not a big funk person. Feels like it holds you back a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of funk, I've been being a little funky myself, dude. I've been enjoying playing some Smite.
Oh, that's right, dude. Yeah,
Pretty
that's
funky.
right. You told me about that. It's freaking Smite, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That is funky.
Recently.
All right.
It's funky.
We kind of have to go in on a little bit because I don't know Smite at all. Like, I don't even know what it is. I've seen it being played, have no idea what is going on. It just looks like a... If I had to guess, it'd be like an Overwatch.
No, it's do you know what League of Legends is?
No. I mean, I know of the game, obviously, but I don't know. I've never, not one time have I watched it being played.
Oh,
I have no idea what it is.
Well, it's called a MOBA, or a multiplayer online battle arena. I guess is what it stands for.
Battle arena. Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah.
So it's like how do you play? This one's third person. So normally these games are like top down.
Okay.
And like you're controlling your character like top down. But it's there's 3 main lanes, and it's 5v5, and then there's 5 roles, obviously. So then like for each role you either control a lane, or you're what's the role's called a jungler, where you hang out like in between the lanes.
Okay.
And yeah, it's basically like you start off with nothing, and then as you get kills and farm the little AI things and stuff, you get money and XP, and as you level up you get more powerful. And basically the goal to win is once you clear all the lanes, you get back to where they spawn, and then there's like a final thing you have to kill.
Gotcha. So control the
Kinda,
map,
yeah.
sort of.
Yeah, basically, yeah. The whole time you just it's a lot of strategy going on. You gotta like
teamwork, strategy.
Yeah, teamwork, strategy. You gotta know when to fight, when not to fight.
Yeah, everybody's got different abilities or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of push and pull.
Okay. All right. Not my thing. Not my thing right now, anyway. I'm too...
I didn't think it was my thing either, and then I jumped in it, and I've been having a lot of fun.
Well,
I'm terrible. But...
You know what? That actually brings me to a good point. Because it seems like lately once we get a little bit bored with whatever racing game we decide to cover for the channel, we go to some random game, and it's like
Yeah.
that random game ends up being super fun. I played I played this little what was it called? Stunt. I have to look it up again.
Oh yeah,
Stunt
that's
Paradise or something
playing.
like that.
Yeah.
It was so fun. Just for that one night I played it, it was very fun. I'm actually planning on doing a review on it as well. I just haven't brought myself to writing it out, but yeah, man, it's weird how that happens, dude. We've been grinding Motorfest for 6 months, and then we finally are like, oh, let's play something else, and and then we're like, wow, this is really fun. We should have been playing a variety of games from the beginning, but it is what it is. I think a lot of people are doing that, man. I think a lot of people are playing Motorfest 1 day a week.
Yeah.
They come back for the summit, they one-shot it and call it a day. I think that's what's happening. But I don't know, man. It's cool. It's fine. It is fine. In fact, the community support for this week's summit was really good. A lot of people liked this summit.
Yeah, they did.
In fact, I'm gonna ask chat to let's see if chat liked the summit. Did you like this week's summit? Boom. Yes or no? Start. Rhino says yes, we love the summit. I think Rhino likes every summit. Anyways, I don't know. The comments on the summit guide were much more positive than they usually are. And the general feeling around it was basically that there weren't any shortcuts or resets or whatever stupid mechanics, to quote somebody. A lot of people liked the fact that it was on the track and that it was basically just your skill and driving and obviously NOS usage and things like that. But if I'm being honest, man, that is so damn boring, dude.
It does get boring.
It's so boring. I'm like, dude, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I wanted to launch my car 70 feet into the air off the volcano and turn into a plane halfway and go down the hill and then flip into a boat. And I don't even like boats and planes, but that would be more fun than what we did this week. And I don't think my opinion is very popular. I think most people really like this summit. I just thought it was boring.
Yeah, it does get kind of boring, but I don't know. It wasn't terrible. It was fine.
Yeah.
Summit was fine.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's fine.
It was fine. Yeah,
it's fine.
Summit was fine, dude.
It's fine. Yeah, see, look, FaZe says, yep, this summit is fine. It's, anyway, it's fine, dude. I don't want to complain. I don't like complaining, to be honest with you. I don't want to be negative about things. I just want everybody to have fun. And if everybody's having fun with this, I guess that's the thing. But I will say this type of summit is not really the crew's DNA. I mean, not really. I mean, it's there for sure. There's evidence of it in the crew 2 as well. In fact, this last summit had a few events, or I think 2 events this last summit in the crew 2 were on a track. So it's not like it's not there at all. And obviously there's AGP races, which are all on the track. And so it's closed track. That's fine. So it is there, but it's not like the main, I don't know. Just see, when I think of the crew 2, it's just like savage, like dodging trees, jumping over walls, cut shortcuts, NOS usage, drifting corners, like just wall riding. Like, dude, where's the wall ride? You can't even wall ride anymore. They took it out. You know what I mean? So that's, I don't know. That's just what I think of. But it's just me. It's just me, dude.
Well, I was gonna say, Rhino made a good point. He said when he was doing it, people kept saying it's a Forza Summit due to the content creator.
This is so true.
That's exactly right.
It's exactly what it was. It's exactly what it was. I mean, it was blatantly obvious. They just made it about the stuff that he likes doing, which is on a track.
They just did Forza Motorsport.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I think they're gonna go this direction, because they're not. Next week is gonna be a Black Panther Summit. It's gonna be all street racing, and it's gonna be Shortcut City. So don't get used to the track racing, because it's not happening next week. I guarantee you. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. I thought the general, I'm glad that there's some general positivity coming from the community. That's awesome. I love that people love it. But it's, I just found it a little boring is all.
Mm-hmm. And also the rewards for this summit were terrible again.
Yes.
Like the ones that we're getting. Like I read somebody's comment earlier when the stream was just starting, or was it on? It might have been on the summit guide video. I don't remember, but somebody was saying like, so wait a second, the best car to use for these races is the car that I would get for winning gold in this platinum, or in this summit, not platinum.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
No, next week is about to go off. Everyone and their mother's gonna be playing next week.
Oh yeah, for the GTR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Rhino says you and Sid need a summit. That would have been better, respectfully. Couldn't agree more. Put me in the game. IVT, I'll give you my phone number. You can just give me a call. We can chit chat about it. We do a little bit of chit, a little bit of chat, and we'll figure it out. I want to design a game. I've never said that on there, but I do want to design a game. I want to do like the full, like, I don't know, like Dr. Disrespect, just be like lead, like just be the creative director basically of the game, like just lead what's going to happen in the game. Obviously I don't know how to code a game, I don't know how to make a game, I have no idea how to market a game, I don't know any of that stuff, but if you let me make the decisions about a game, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, can I just give you my idea and you build it?
Can you just build it for me? That'd be great. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because games need to have like this balance, bro. There needs to be a balance. I feel like games are too far in one direction or the other. They're too simmy and competitive. Yeah, competitive-y. See, let me design it, dude. I'm educated. Way too simmy and educated. Oh my god, dude, I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
Let me try this one more time. All right, here we go.
Here
we go. Some games are just way too simmy and realistic. Right. I went with a different word. And there's not enough fun in it, right? And some games are way too competitive, and some games are way too arcadey, and there's no competition and no PvP and no, community features. It needs everything. Just sit down, take 4 years of dev time, and make a game that has everything. The social features we want, the communities, the teams, the leaderboards, the arcadiness. Like, dude, honestly, out of all the games I've played, I really like Need for Speed Heat's handling model, but I understand why people don't like it. So I would settle for a mix between Heat and the Crew Motorfest. I think Motorfest has a very, very good handling model. I think it's just simmy enough to attract people who are serious about racing, and it's just arcade enough for guys like me to have fun. So I think it's a pretty good balance. So I would take something like that. I would take Need for Speed's customization. I would bring in some social features from like some, I don't know, maybe like a test drive something, right? You'd have like teams of people. I want leaderboards. I want competitive. I want arcade. I want shortcuts. I want some races with shortcuts and some with not. It's fine. It's just got to have everything, dude.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know. The Motorfest right now, like you mentioned in your recent video, is just very stale. Like they need to do something PvP wise other than just standard grand racing. Yeah. But I don't know. Like I don't jump on just to play like regularly anymore. Like I used to all the time. I used to just hop on, do some grand races and stuff, and now I don't even care to turn the game on. Yeah. Yeah, true. You're only turning it on when I turn it on. I'm like, hey, you want to do some grand races? And you're like, okay, sure. Like Tuesday nights, and then any other night of the week where you're like, hey, I'm grand racing. You want to jump on? Yeah. Like, yeah, sure, let's go. Exactly. But other than that, I'm not just like playing by myself.
Faye says, wouldn't it be funny if Panther can't get his own car in the game? It would never happen. They're giving him the car. It's probably already in his garage. They're giving him the car 100%. But he'll make it. He's not. he's certainly not a competitive racer, obviously, but he made platinum. I think the first week of this month.
I think so, yeah.
So I think he'll be fine. I don't think he's gonna miss out.
Yeah, he'll probably get it.
Yeah, but if he didn't, they would give it to him, dude. I mean, come on, like he's in the game. Like they paid him to be in the game. His face, he's actually in the game. His physical appearance is in the game. It's not like his logo or his name. He is in the game, which is wild to think about.
Yeah, it is insane. Huge accomplishment.
Yeah. Sinful says, if I had a summit, what would my car reward be? This is a very tough question, okay? Because we have previous knowledge on the cars that are in the game in terms of their performance. And there's one car that I would want to be my car, but the reality is that car is never good in any game, and that's the GTI. There's not one example of that Mark 7 GTI being good in a game. It's because it's front wheel drive and it's a small hot hatch. Like it's not good. It's not good. But I would want that to be my car. But because we can't do that, and because there's already special editions of the GTI, like the Dash edition, then I want a Ferrari. But Ferrari doesn't want to do customization, so I'm kind of screwed there.
You're not gonna get a special edition Ferrari.
So then my third option, oh, man, I got to think about this now because those were my two options and I just talked myself out of it. My third option would be, I need something rear wheel drive. I would like a 200 SX.
Okay.
An old one. Like a 1987, 88, 200 SX. The boxy ones with the trunk. I don't want the hatch, because the hatch one to me just reminds me too much of the 86, and I want it to be the trunk one, specifically because that was my first car ever, and it was rear wheel drive, and it was sort of modeled after the 86. If you want to look it up, it's a really dope little car. It's what I had. I shouldn't have sold it, but I blew up the motor and I was too young to know what I had, so I got rid of it. But a 200 SX, the boxy ones with the trunk, that would be dope. It'd be an ST1 car, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, they're a little sick.
Yeah.
Sick little car.
Rhino, by the way, just a comment from Rhino. He says TCM is a good balance, but there's a lot of things they need to work on. Bugs, crossplay, new events like custom lobby, more rewards for Summit. I agree on all of those fronts. And we might see that over time, to be fair. I mean, it's not like they're planning on abandoning the game. It's going to be around for a while. So, I mean, it's just a matter of time before the game, you know, they add all of the things that people are requesting. The longer and the louder we are about requesting features, the quicker they're going to put them into the game. I mean, wheel mode, direct mode is a perfect example of this. The community was extremely loud about it, and they had it the following season, you know. So I think they are listening. I think there's some limits in terms of like how fast they can go, and I think direct mode maybe set them up for failure in terms of listening to feedback, because they reacted so fast with that, and I don't think that's realistic on any other front. Like if we're over here bitching about no different PvP, like that's a huge task. Direct mode was something that was a steering filter that was already in the game. They had to remove that steering filter. They had to add an option and input for the user to remove the steering filters, which is not a super difficult thing. They had to design a piece of UI because it had to go in the settings menu. It's not like a super complicated thing. They reacted really fast. But I think people are like, oh, dude, they just added wheel mode like that, and now why don't they just have 8-player PvP racing? Why don't they just have leaderboards? Why don't they just have... And it's like, well, it's not that easy. There's a lot of systems involved. So I think that's part of it. But anyways, enough of that rant. I just think in time we will see a lot of stuff. We'll see a lot of different things that the community wants.
I want to I saw Donzilla's message here. Said as long as meta exists, PvP will never be fun, no matter the event or playlist. Everyone just drives the same thing. So much they can, or not much they can do because adding stuff doesn't change seeing the same 3 cars. And to that, I just want to say, in any multiplayer online game that's slightly competitive, there's always a meta.
Always.
There's always a meta. You can look at any game where it's PvP based. There's always a meta. You go to Call of Duty, there's meta guns. Everybody's using these meta guns. You go to, I can't even think. You go to any other racing and there's always a meta car. It's just, there's always going to be a car that's better than the other cars. It's up to the game to either add new cars that are slightly better than that, or to make adjustments and try to switch up the meta, but there's no getting rid of meta.
No.
The only way to do that would be to make every car the exactly same and
performance.
That's not going to work at all.
No, it's just not fun. I mean, you're literally, there's no reason to get any car other than just like whatever you like the look of it, right? So if everything is performance is the same, then it's just a boring experience. There's no sense in like figuring out which car is the best because there is none. They're all the same.
So yeah, there's never going to be like no meta. It's up to the devs to try to switch the meta up.
Yes. And they can do that with adding new cars, or they can do that with they can nerf cars, which I don't think the crew has ever nerfed a car. I don't think that's ever happened.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't think it's ever happened. I think they've just added different cars that have been slightly better. So I don't know.
Yeah,
there's a question.
Just the way it goes.
Yeah, dude. Literally any competitive game, and it doesn't have to be a competitive game. It just a game where a competition takes place. In this case, a race, right? Any type of game like that, there is a meta for that.
Literally all of them. Any game.
Yeah.
There's always something that's going to be the best that everybody's using because it's the best. And it's up to you if you want to compete with these people that are, beating you, and you think it's because they're in the meta cars or whatever. You have the same option to use those cars.
Yeah.
But it's not on them for using it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you have the same option to use the cars if you think that's the reason that they're so far ahead or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think, and honestly, you're not speaking directly to Donzilla there, because Donzilla is actually a good racer.
Yeah,
like
Donzilla is good.
He can race without, but in general, I just want to clear that up because I didn't want him to feel like you're singling him out.
Thank you.
But
I know you'll beef with Donzilla.
No, but not necessarily Donzilla, but just in general, if a player wants to compete at the higher levels, they are going to have to use the faster cars. That's just how it works. There's a couple of questions that I want to go back to. Where'd it go? There was one by, I thought it was Ronan, maybe. Hold on. There was one that I wanted to see. More PvP. No. DS Awesome was asking about Criterion and Need for Speed. I'm gonna touch on that in a second. DS Awesome. Let's talk about that in a second. I missed it, dude. I lost the question I wanted to answer. Oh, maybe it was DS Awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and answer that now. So Dylan wants to know, why did Criterion take out the leveling system after Volume 1 in Unbound and then bring it back in Volume 6 when they could have just kept it in the game the whole time? So the answer to that, honestly, is that in Volume 1, the team in Criterion that launched Unbound is not the same team that is currently working on the game. So from volume 1 through 4 and probably part of 5, that was one team. And then from 6 through 9, which was what we'll get this year, It's a completely revamped team and a different leadership, like different people, different creative director, different people working on the game and making the decisions. So as you can imagine, because the launch of Unbound wasn't that great, a lot of those people are no longer working on the game or have been moved to Battlefield. And now there's a new team in place that really does care a lot. I mean, the people that I met, they really do care about a lot about the future of Need for Speed, which is really refreshing because I didn't get that sense with any other game.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the answer, is that they removed the leveling system because there really wasn't any plan to keep it going, to be honest with you. Like in Volume 1, you know how you got to like level 100 in multiplayer and that was it, you were done? And then, yeah. So they brought it back in season, or Volume 6. It's just a different team working on it. Also, there's more plans regarding that stuff that, you know, can't really talk about, but you can it's gonna upgrade every volume. You'll see more levels possible. So anyway, hopefully that answers your question, Dylan. And average Kai says, yo, I could ask a question, please. Why isn't all my vanity items coming from the crew 2? Just earned some Mar ones, and one didn't come across. It's the best smoke, thanks. I don't know the exact answer to this, but I know that the newer vanities that you earn from this update, which is Mad Volume 2, those will transfer. Actually, some of those actually transferred right away for me. I think one of the smokes transferred right away. Anyways, certain vanities are like, I don't know why they do this, but certain vanities are going to be transferring in Season 4 Motorfest. Like it's weird. It's like a season behind. I don't know which ones because they don't tell you. And if you go to the collection import page, they show like, this many cars and then like, and 97 vanities or whatever it is, whatever you have. But it doesn't show you which ones. So I have, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I really don't. King Banana repeated the question. Let's see. Oh, here we go. How would you feel if they made a Burnout type of game? Is that something that you would play? Probably. I'd probably play it. I don't know that it would be like a mainstay on the channel, but I'd play it just to see what it's all about for sure.
I don't think I've ever played a Burnout game.
Honestly, me neither. But from what I've heard, it sounds like a lot of fun. It's basically like, I don't know, like no rules racing. A lot of like gadgets and crashing people and stuff like that. So it's like chaos, a lot of chaos. It's crazy they won't add all of it in one big patch. Why does it need to be season by season? Your guess is as good as mine, Donzilla. I have no idea on that one. I think if you earn a vanity in the crew too, it should just be in your inventory in Motorfest. It should transfer right away. Like, why are we waiting? Why do we have to wait? Because sometimes I see something in the crew 2 store. I'm like, hey, that's $5.99 instead of $7. I want that. I want to pay less.
Also, if there's a car that is purchasable in the crew 2 that is only purchasable in the crew 2, but you can transfer it into Motorfest, that car needs to be purchasable in Motorfest.
Agreed.
At the same time.
At the same
it's the
time.
Dumbest thing ever.
I don't understand that.
If I can use this car in Motorfest, I should be able to buy it in Motorfest.
Yep.
I don't want to go back and grind money in the crew 2.
That's the problem. It has nothing to do with even just booting up the game. If the money was shared between Motorfest and the crew 2, like if you just had one bank between the two games, I wouldn't complain because I could grind money wherever I wanted to grind money. I could just go to the crew 2 store and buy that car and transfer it to Motorfest, fine. But the fact that I have to go into the crew and grind the money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars for these cars, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to play the new game.
Yep.
Just let me play the new game, dude. Wouldn't Demolition be fire and Unbound? I mean, there's link ups is basically Demolition.
It does kind of turn Demolition.
Link ups is basically Demolition, so it would be fine.
Yeah.
It would be fun. I'm not a huge fan of Demolition. I thought the Crew 2's Demolition mode was fine. It was fun. But this like battle royale style Demolition is just not my thing. I don't know why. It's not. I'm all for having a silly goose time in cars. I'm fine with that.
Right.
But for some reason this just didn't click for me. I played a little bit of in the beta, a little bit in the early access. It just never. I don't know. It just never clicked for me.
Yeah, same. It's just not the most fun.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Hey Trigger, because the new season for Unbound is less than a month away, would you do some streams on it to get back in the swing of things, or hold off till the update drops? Dory, I think I'm gonna end up. I can feel. Here's the thing. So next week we have the Black Panther Summit, and I think there's gonna be a pretty strong player base playing next week. I think that's the case for sure. So I'll probably be concentrating on Motorfest for at least this next week. After that though, I'm curious as to what the next month will hold, and I'll probably do some sort of something in Unbound, and it might actually, to be honest with you, I might go back to Heat a little bit. The player base on Heat is way stronger than Unbound right now, like way stronger. I was just looking up last night. Was it last night I was telling you the stats on the videos?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys are not going to believe this, but well, maybe you will. But last night I was looking at like the top videos of the last month, the last 28 days. Okay, that's the statistics. 4 out of the 5 videos that were at the top of the list for the last month were Need for Speed Heat videos. That is wild, because I haven't made a Need for Speed Heat video in I don't know how long, dude. I don't know how long.
It's been a minute.
But Need for Speed Heat is interesting to me for this one reason. Not because there's like something else I need to do in the game or something, you know, there's not, I really, there's cars that I haven't tested, but like why? They're like terrible, and it's not going to help anyone that if I test them and put a video out. But what's interesting to me is that Need for Speed Heat, out of the 3 games that I've covered in depth, which is Heat, The Crew 2, Heat, The Crew, and Unbound. Out of those 3 games, Heat is the only one where we can get 8-player parties, and it's crossplay, 100% crossplay. So that to me is interesting, because then we can do tournaments, and we can do events, we can do competitions, we can bring people into the stream, and we can actually, you know what I mean? Like we can actually do events in Heat. So I actually might go back to Heat as a way to sort of get excited for Volume 7. Hopefully that answered the question.
We got there.
We got there eventually. Heat was so good, and then EA decided to just kill Ghost for no reason. Yeah. I think in retrospect, everyone loves Heat. But dude, do you remember at all the channel when Heat was, let's say, 4 months after Heat launched?
Yeah.
Do you remember people not liking the game at all? It was like, oh, Payback is so much better.
Payback.
2015 is so much better. It's like, okay, dude. But now that Unbound is like literally everybody's most hated Need for Speed, now it's Heat is the one. But it's funny because I always thought Heat was better, and I thought Heat was my favorite anyway.
Yeah.
2015 stays in the bin. It's pretty funny. But isn't the drifting better in 15? I didn't play 2015 or Payback. Well, I played a little bit of Payback, but not enough to know anything about the game. But isn't the drifting good in 2015? Everyone I don't know, not everyone, but I've heard people say positive things about the drifting. I don't know.
Yeah, no idea. I didn't really. Racing games in general have always kind of been like my
a side game.
piece.
Yeah, yeah.
Shooters were like my main chick. Racing games are the side.
Yeah. King Banana says it just was not finished. Anyway, Chemical Romance wants Pro Street. I didn't play Pro Street, but I feel like Pro Street was from what I see, it's like it's almost like just track racing or something. It's like Need for Speed track racing. Like that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's my thoughts on Heat. I honestly can't wait for Volume 7. It's Underground 2 inspired. It's gonna be such a breath of fresh air. They are finally adding drag racing, and it's like, oh my god. Please, I just want it to be, I want it to be a spitting image of Underground 2. Like, please just make it Underground 2 drag racing. That would be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Traveler said making money in the crew Motorfest is kind of hard when you finish the playlist. Any advice? Yeah, you can. If that's what you enjoyed doing, was doing the playlist, you can go back and just replay any of the playlists that you enjoyed.
Yep.
You get the same money for it.
Yeah, in fact, the hardest, or sorry, not the hardest, but the best money grind, it happens to be one of the playlist races, which is Kiss Me Combi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once you finish the playlist, it doesn't like remove the rewards from it. You can just keep replaying them if that's what you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Or just if you do like the grand races pay out pretty good.
Yep.
You on just grand race.
Yep.
Just playing the game in general is gonna give you the money.
Yep.
Do whatever you find more fun.
Yep. And on the same lines of that, Allison was asking, what's the best way to level up the Explorer timeline? And so far, the best way has been treasure boxes. And the best way that I know how is to equip a car that has, what's that treasure multiplier thing? It's like it multiplies the treasure by 2. Whatever that gold set
like
is.
collector,
Collector or sniffer. Treasure sniffer. Yeah.
Collector's the
affix.
Affix, yeah.
Yeah, so put treasure sniffer on with the one that multiplies it by 2, whatever, I think it's collector. Mm-hmm. And basically load into the world and then search around for the treasure boxes and open one, but then don't search around for another one, because once you open one box, then it pauses for like 5 minutes and you can't find another one. So just open one, go do Kiss Me Combi, or just do some feats because you want Explorer timeline. Do a couple of feats and then look around and then load back into that car and find another treasure box. It's the best way to do it.
Put the what is it, legend affix on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Legend affix would be great. But also if you use a car that's like double XP for that week, because there's certain cars that are the main stage cars, those cars give you the best or double XP, whatever it is. So you can get more XP from that and from the treasure. But you could get like 30,000-40,000 XP on treasure boxes.
Yeah, a PT Racer had a good idea. Switch your part set to XP magnet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Put
when you open it.
Car is double XP. Put a XP magnet set on that.
Yes.
And then whatever car you're looking for treasure, have the treasure sniffer set on.
Exactly.
There you go.
And swap the car before you open the treasure. Yes. It's a whole thing. I should do a video. Honestly, I should do a video on this. I really should, because it's there's a certain way you can do it, and if you just follow those steps, you'll get it so fast.
Mm-hmm.
We need another Midnight Club. That'd be cool. I'd be happy with another Midnight Club. I thought Midnight Club was dope, dude.
Midnight Club was sick, dude.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
You said the dub edition on the PlayStation.
Yeah. Definitely. And the poll is going exactly like I thought it would. You see this?
Yeah, almost a 60-40.
Yep. 64-36 right now in favor. People are enjoying this week's summit, which is interesting because the interest level around the summit guide has been very low. I think that's because it's mostly a track race, and I don't think people necessarily need the advice of a shortcut or a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's why it's a little bit less.
Also just like yes or no. like if you like just asking me like, did I like enjoy the summit? I'd
Mhm.
say yes, because I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't the best. You know what I mean?
35% said they didn't like it.
That's a good point, actually.
And I would say if I had to answer that question, I would say no, I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I just found it boring, man. It's not that it was bad. I don't think it was bad, because that's a different question. If I would ask, was it good or was it bad, or was it meh? Because that's what I would have put if that was the question. My answer would have been meh.
Okay.
All right, it's not bad. It was fine. But did I like it? I would have liked something else.
Simji said he likes this summit to show that he doesn't need cuts or meta.
That's BS, man. Someone else. The car was, you were using the required cars and they drive themselves, so it's not. Yeah, good try, Simji. You don't try to trick us and into thinking you're skillful or something.
Yeah, we've seen your videos, dude.
Wheel mode, meta abusing. Rammer. That's what Simji is.
Dude. Oh my god. The amount of times Simji's freaking crashed into me on the track is crazy.
The amount of times he's pushed me out of a gutter on purpose.
This guy.
Oh man. Great inside jokes that everybody in the chat gets.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should talk about the cars.
Yeah, new cars.
New
They're
cars
sick.
this week. They're actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like them. They look really good. The customization is very good on both cars. Performance wise, they're solid. Solid is a good. I feel like that's a good answer for that. Solid. They're not great, and they're not gonna shift the meta in Hyper. Hyper is such a tough class. I mean, I just can't imagine the way the Agera R handles and how fast it is. I just can't imagine anything being faster. And if they did make it faster, like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna give a car the same handling, let's say, as the Agera, but then make it go 310 miles an hour. Like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that would be the craziest busted car ever.
Mm-hmm. Tonzilla says, I still have a clip of Simji pushing me off after I made an outside pass on him. Sounds like Simji, dude.
Yeah, it sounds just like Simji.
Whatever it takes to get in front, I guess, dude. Jesus.
Whatever car destroys the Agera is going to be broken. I would hope that they would just add another car that's similar. Like, okay, let's see what Simji, in your opinion, because you're highly skilled with the Agera, where does the Agera lack? Like, what is it bad at? Is it bad at anything? That's what I want to know. Anjo says, one time I will join you guys on the grand race. I hope to see you out there, man. Definitely join up the next time we're doing it. Traveler 2.0 says handling. It's not. It's the best handling car in the game. I mean, in terms of high speed, pretty much everywhere, if you can control it, it is crazy. It handles like insane. All right, top speed and grip. So that's what I was getting at. So they need to make a car that handles the turns fairly well. It can't be garbage. That has a higher top speed and more grip. That's what they need to make. So that it competes with the Agera, but the cars are used for different things. And I think the T50 is really close to that, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say the Chinto's been in the game since launch. So. All
right, fair enough. Fair enough, dude. I don't want Revuelto launch. I want SF90 launch. Bro, the SF90 is nuts. Steven seek medical attention. What are you talking about, dude? Steven just got a case of centoitis right now.
People don't use the F8 anymore either, which I think is weird. Including myself. I feel like it was when it came out, a lot of people were using it, and it seemed like it had a good fight with the Agera. Obviously, the Agera was able to handle the high-speed corners a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just died off. You never see them anymore.
No, I rarely see them.
I don't know why.
But there's no point to use it when the T50 is better. Not now.
I guess. I don't know.
I think the T50 is better.
That's it. I'm going to start using the F8 again.
I'm going to start using the Cento again.
Nice.
Someone said average Kai says how do we find your liveries in Motorfest? They're just in there. You're gonna have to look in like the top 100 or the or like the recents, and it's per car. It's not like you can just look for a livery and apply it to any car. You have to go out for each one of them. It would be funny. The only way I know for sure that you can get it, because there's a category that's like your friends, is to be friends with the guy making it, which is not me. So
no, but that guy sent me a DM today. There is a brand new Steven Bidet livery for a Jesco out there, guys.
All right, so everybody go get your Jesco. Go get your Jesco and download the Steven Bidet edition Jesco.
Just dropped today, guys. Get it while it's hot.
You know what? Some random dude. That's probably a good point. I don't know the tags. I'll have to ask. I don't know if Shane Baker is in the chat. If he is, maybe he can let us know the tags. If we could use like very specific tags, then we can look for it, I think. Elliot says that might be the reason I buy the Jesco. Well, since you brought it up, dude.
Yeah.
How's it going?
What? Oh, the bidet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going great, dude. It's fantastic.
Yeah?
It's never been better.
Never been cleaner.
Never been cleaner, dude. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
You guys are all missing out. If you don't have a bidet in 2024, what are you doing?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Yeah, you guys need to get into the 21st century or whatever century we're in.
Yeah, you need to get in, current gen.
Current gen. Yeah, all you guys on the last gen toilets, bro. You need to get current gen. You just upgraded your toilet's GPU.
Yeah. Got a huge toilet upgrade recently, guys. It was insane.
Shane says usually logo.
No.
Shane Baker says it's usually logo and video game most of the time. Shane, use a really random, like very unused tag in there as well, and then we can let us know what it is. That way we can find it easy.
My last toilet got some RGB lights on the rim.
Yeah, dude. Tommy Lee says the bidet tag. Exactly.
Okay, Benji.
You play any music while using the bidet? No.
No, man.
He's much more of a Drake fan, I feel like.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Whatever you think I mean by that.
Dude, man, I don't even know why I'm talking to you guys with your unsanitary butts.
Yeah.
You guys are filthy.
He's a fan of Drake's work. Anyways, we got off topic super fast. We were talking about cars. Put out the video today with the Zenvo in it. What did you think specifically of the active rear spoiler?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought it was, I don't know. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it looks cool. Yeah, it's not, I mean, I barely drove the car really. Like, last night, I haven't played it all today. I drove it like once on that test track. But yeah, it wasn't like distracting or anything. Really? To me, I didn't find it distracting.
Okay.
It's no bigger than like some of the other like giant wings you can put on some cars. Like the RX-7 wing or something like that, you know?
Right.
Like, it's no like bigger than that.
Yeah, the size. Yeah, the size is fine.
It is just the movement though, I guess might take a minute to get used to, but
It,
I didn't find it distracting.
dude, it messed me up the first time I drove it. I was like,
Mhm.
wait, what? Why is it doing this? What's going on? The fact that it goes the opposite direction of your turn when you're turning, right? It makes sense with the, you know, the wind resistance, whatever. It
Yeah,
makes sense to go that way. But it just was like, oh, it goes that way? Like I'm turning, I physically turn the stick to the right and I watch it turn left. And I'm like, this is fucking me up right now. This is crazy, dude. But anyway, I think it's really a really cool car. Also, it comes from
yeah,
Denmark.
it is.
The company's a Danish brand, which is cool to see in the. It's really cool to see in the game, because there's not really a lot of Danish anything.
Yeah, I don't know a single thing about the car, like nothing.
Yeah,
But it looks awesome. It looks insane, especially with the customization you can do, like the wide body and everything. It looks
yeah,
so good.
yeah. Um. Oh, Elliot's looking forward to the Shmi 150s. I know nothing about Shmi. I know that he exists, and I know that the channel's massively popular, but
Yeah,
I know nothing about it.
I'm right there with you. I do not know.
You know, come to think of it, I don't consume a lot of YouTube content. Not a lot. Every once in a while, there's certain things. Like if I need to look up something, I will.
Mhm.
That's it. There's not like a channel I watch all the time or like an entertainment thing. None of that.
Yeah, I watch things that are like I'm interested in. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's it. I just watch like my interests. So like there's a lot of things that I don't watch hardly, not hard, like literally any like content creators like for this game or anything. Like
Yeah.
games that we play that we make content on. I don't watch any of the other
No.
content creators or
No.
anything. We just do our own thing, and yeah, I don't know. I just tend to watch what I'm currently interested in.
Yeah. Bros never watched Rad Brad? No, I haven't.
No.
There's a billboard near my house that's like for a lawyer named Brad. He's like, hurt real bad, call Brad.
That's actually nice. That's nice.
I like it. I read it every time and I go, Brad's a clever guy.
That's nice,
Clever
Brad.
guy. I would call him if I got
If
hurt
I'm
real
ever
bad.
hurt, I'm calling Brad, dude.
That's right. But no, I don't know what Rad Brad is at all.
I had Steven play one of the games the Rad Brad uploaded. Is that horror game? Bro, Simji had me playing some horror game the other day.
Uh-huh.
It's scary as hell, dude. What was it called? Hold on, let me open Steam real quick.
Nexus. What is up,
Silent
dude?
Brad.
Welcome to the militia, my guy.
Yo, welcome, Nexus.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much for joining. It means a lot. It honestly does. Every little bit means a lot to the channel.
Yeah. Yeah, Simji had me playing this game called Silent Breath.
Silent Breath. That sounds
It
scary.
was scary. It was a lot of fun though, but dude, it is just constant jump scares and crap dude, the whole time. So, yeah,
Sick.
like you start off like at this cabin, and then it's like you have to go find these dead bodies, and there's like 5 of them. That's how you beat the game, is you find them. And like there's a timer from when the game starts to
Okay.
where it like switches to nighttime.
Okay.
And once it's nighttime, like all these crazy like creatures and everything come out, and it's like it's insane, dude. Just everywhere, every movie, you can't see anything. You have a little shitty flashlight that doesn't work.
Of
And you're
course.
just running around the forest, and you have to find like these 5 bodies, and it's like
No.
it's terrifying, dude.
I don't like that.
And it's mic activated too, so like you can't make any noise. Like if you make
Oh,
noise, like the
I see.
main guy comes and kills you.
That's a cool mechanic. I like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was insane, dude. With all the crazy sounds and stuff, it's so hard not to like make any noise. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
I beat it because I'm just insane, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just ridiculous. Heyo, we got another member, Purdue 608. Thank you, man. Dude, I honestly, the memberships are great. It's the best way to donate to the stream. If you're planning on supporting the stream or just supporting the channel in general, man, it's the best way. I really appreciate it, Purdue. We really do. It means a lot. And Nexus says, "Are y'all there? Are we where? We're here. I'm here.
Where we at, bro?
I don't know. I looked up here to see if I missed a question. Maybe he typed something and YouTube like messed with it or something. He sent me this this really cool emote. It looks like me being mad. Is this the mad emote? I feel like it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. Yeah, it's the mad emote. But I don't think I missed anything for Nexus. I might have missed something.
Yeah, I don't see anything from him. He joined the militia.
Yeah, I think he's.
Maybe his stream's like down or something for him.
He says, "Are you there?" Yeah. See, look, he's asking, "Are you there?" again. I think maybe it's down. Oh, his computer stopped loading. There you go. That's what it is. I knew something was up because it didn't sound right. Anyways, shout out to Purdue 608 once again. Appreciate it, dude. It's the best. And if there's anybody out there that was, thinking of donating, don't do like the super chat. You can do it if you want, but it doesn't. Super chat is like not as good as the memberships. Like you can gift memberships is better. Even if it's just one membership is fine.
Yeah,
it's better.
Yeah. Are you back, Nexus? Thank you again. I don't know what happened to your stream, but thank you for the membership, dude.
Some random dude says Steven indeed loves to beat it. Talking about the game, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right. Traveler 2.0 says, I want to become a member. How do I do it? So you go to, I think if you're on mobile, the easiest way is just to go to the homepage and click join. The button that says join from not the homepage, but the militia channel page is what it's called, I believe. Mm-hmm. That's the easiest way to do it. Nexus says, I'm doing a grand race. Nice. He was trapped in a room. He tried to juke the AI and got collapsed.
Yeah, happened, dude. So like the main boss thing like came up and it was like being all creepy and it's like, I want to play hide and seek with you or whatever. And then it just started counting from 10. And I was like, oh shit. So I ran down this gas station and I was inside of it and it's like really tall. So it couldn't get inside, but it found me after it counted the 10.
Okay.
But it couldn't get inside. And there was a front door and a back door. I tried to juke it out, so I walked all the way over to the back door until it came around the front, and then I tried to run out the backside, and it just like TP'd on me or something, dude. And I died.
Dude, I'm not about that life, dude.
No, Simji hits me up all the time. He's like, "Yo, you want to do a challenge?"
I know, dude. I'm not about that, dude. I'm not.
It was a lot of fun though.
I don't like horror movies or games at all. It's just not my thing. Not that I'm like scared or anything. Oh, by the way, I have a stupid story about being scared. Not that I'm scared necessarily. It's just that I don't really care to be scared.
Right.
Like I'm just like I don't want to like what the shit. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like to do that. Why do I put myself through that? Why would I put myself through that? Mm-hmm. Just so the next time that I turn all my lights off and go to bed in my house, I'm gonna be like. You know what I mean? Like, why? Why do I do that to myself? I don't want to do that. I'll just stay away from those forms of entertainment.
Yeah, I don't watch scary movies either, horror movies. I'm also not big on like apocalyptic movies either.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Also, jump scares are like the most immature way to be scared, right? It's true, like, you motherfucker, like, stop doing that. Like, it's annoying. It's so annoying, dude. You know what I mean? Dude, it's not even like it's scary. It's more of just like a loud noise in your face and something startles you. It's just being startled. That's not even I don't like that. I don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, that's that whole game.
That's stupid. I'm not about that. I just delete it.
And it's constant.
Yeah.
It's like you think you're prepared for it and you're not going to get scared by something and then it catches you every damn time.
Oh my god. Anyone want to talk about how small the map is in TCM? I do, because I've been saying this since the damn beginning, since before the game came out, and everybody in the comment section killed me. Oh, it's gonna be more dense and it's gonna look nicer, and that's way better. Like this is how, when they were writing their comments in my channel, they were doing this.
Yeah,
way better.
That's how you get your point across. It's like
Right.
an alpha move, I think. I think I saw
Type.
I think I saw like an Andrew Tate tweet or something about that.
Oh, really? Like this?
Yeah, it's the alpha move.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna have
Search
to
the
do that
alpha
more
move.
often. Anyways, I don't need to tell you guys. You guys in chat have been on my side since the beginning, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people did. It's one of my most disliked videos was that my prediction about Motorfest, my warning, my whatever you want to call it. I was being the oracle of Motorfest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need a map expansion. The problem, see, this is the thing. I think the map is a bigger issue than people realize. I think it's a problem because there's been a lot of staleness with the game. Grand racing, everybody wants new routes, new races, new playlists. Where are they gonna put these races?
Yeah.
There's nowhere to race. We race on all of the roads that are there.
Mm-hmm.
We are super limited by the map.
This is true. This is true.
But
On the moon.
I'm down with that.
That'd be sick.
We take a plane to a something in the clouds. But there are different game modes that they could make with the same races. I would be okay with that. Like,
Yeah.
more PvP, different PvP modes, basically. And you can utilize the playlist races that are already in the game for that stuff. That's what I would hope.
That's literally what we've been saying.
Yeah.
They can just do some sort of PvP mode where it's just a cycle of the playlist or something.
Honestly, take a page from Need for Speed's book. This Volume 6 update where you can just load into a playlist and it just keeps you in there and you can just race people all day long. Why doesn't that exist?
That'd be cool.
And it's just random races all throughout the playlists.
Mhm.
Random cars, you select your car right before the race, be done with it. People could literally race for a long, like, dude, I think there's 130 races in Motorfest.
It's a lot.
You know how long it would take to rotate through all of those? And I think there's like 8 or 9 boat races, like boat plane combined, maybe 10 combined. So then, like, dude, 120, let's say, races. Dude, you know how long it would take? Dude, 120 races? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
rotate us through the whole thing. Anyway, it might be one of those things like easier said than done, probably, in terms of coding and building the systems, and it's probably easier said than done. That's my guess. Anyway, the island's too small, and it is definitely limiting our ability to have fresh paths. And yes, chemical, we only use about 40% of the island. This is true. However, well, it might be a little bit more than that, but it doesn't matter. The point is, even if that's true, you can't, part of the island is like, you can't drive on it, right? There's rocks and there's a volcano and there's super dense trees and there's just no paths, right? We're using all of the designed paths within the island. There's not any unused areas that are meant to be raced on. So the experience would be super terrible if they just like, you just drove through a forest. It'd be like, dude, there's trees everywhere. What is this? So I don't know. The game needs a map expansion. Hopefully we get one. I mean, season 4 is the last update for this year. Season 5 would mark a brand new year for the game, and so if we get a map expansion in season 5, that'd be cool. I would love to see it in season 4, but I don't think that's happening. I think it'll be season 5. And it might not be a very big one, to be honest with you. It might be like a Hoonigan Island situation.
It's true. I mean, we haven't utilized any of the Hoonigan Island. Well, there was the one summon we had a whatever you call it, like a slalom, or was it a bullseye that was on Hoonigan Island? But other than that, Hoonigan Island's just there. You don't do anything with it.
Yeah. Yep. I have not been to Hoonigan Island since I did the playlist.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Just like a couple weeks ago, we had that bullseye that was on it.
Right. That was it.
That was it,
That
though.
was it.
Yeah. Other than that, like we haven't. There's no reason to go there.
Right. Right. Next says, should I get a membership in Simji's stream? Absolutely, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't know your finances, but if you got an extra $5 or whatever, what's Simji's membership? They $5? If you got an extra $5, I think it is. Then yeah, man, if you want to support his stream, go for it, dude.
It's totally on you. If you wanna, if you wanna support him and his what he's doing, go for it, man.
Yeah, dude, I support your decision to support. I support it.
Simji's a great guy, great content.
MD Amazing. It's hard to say. Again, I mess it up every time I see it. They can just make new paths within the paths. In the city itself, you can do a bunch of random turns and stuff. Obviously, there's the issue of crossing paths, but I'm sure they can figure that out for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's for sure more paths that they can use. 100%.
Yeah, again, Nexus, that's up to you, man. If you are able to do that and it's something you want to do, then go for it. But
yep.
That's all on you.
Yeah, dude. Like, is Simji worthy of support? 100%. Because he's an honest guy. He makes honest content. He's very skilled, and he tries to help the community when possible. So in that respect, he is for sure worth it. It's just, does your finances support that decision? That's how I see it.
I can go further. I'll support your decision whether it's doing it or not. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, you should buy a membership to Steven's channel. Nexus said Goliath. Yeah. Don't buy a Simji, buy a Goliath. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Simji, I told you about that in, private. I thought that was between us. You should be putting that out there, dude.
We need Goliath on the podcast. I don't think he's welcome to join us.
Yeah.
He is welcome to join us. I don't think he would do it because a requirement to be on the podcast would be a face cam. And I'm not sure that the mythical creature that he is, that he wants to do a face reveal on this stream. I'm not sure. I've never asked him, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if he wanted to come, he's welcome to come over here and talk.
Yeah.
He said he would do a face reveal at 1 million subs. Well,
boom.
He's got a little ways to go. It's got a little ways to go, so we probably aren't getting a face reveal anytime soon. Nexus is yelling at you. I don't really know why.
What did I do, Nexus?
He said I'll buy both. He's gonna buy both. That's good.
What did I do wrong?
Does anyone remember that race that gives you 300,000 cash if you do it in TC2? I wish they would add. They would do that in TCM. Well, that race is called New York, I believe, and that race is 30 minutes long. So if they're gonna add a 30-minute long race into TCM, then it should reward accordingly. That's about what you get from a grand race if you're like in the top 3 or whatever. You get like 80,000 per race. You can do about 3 per hour. Or sorry, 3 per half an hour. Steven premium bidet content on the OF.
Oh, that's what Nex is freaking out about.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, dude, it's
Nexus Simji is risen you right now.
Dang, bro.
What
the hell?
MD Amazing says it would also be cool if we could maybe make the summit races online, where everyone joins one instead of facing bots, just as an extra option. How do I feel about that? I don't think that'd be good to have it as the standard. But what do you guys think of this? I'm totally thinking off the top of my dome. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I'm just gonna say it, and you guys can react to it.
Okay.
What if there was a situation in the summits where you could race other people would be in there with you, and you got points based on your finishing position, and you only got 3 attempts to get a good finish? Like, let's say if you finish in the top 3, you're getting X number of points, and it would be like whatever, 130 for third, 140 for second, 150 for first, right? What if you got 3 attempts to do that with people, but it rewarded better, and then you don't have to, you could just do it solo if you want, but you wouldn't get as many points?
I don't know. Would it be random people?
Yeah, a random matchmake.
Mm.
And you couldn't enter with friends, just random, completely random.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be a take it or leave it situation for you. Be like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever.
And Benji said, I'm for sure winning all 3 times. I'm just built different.
Yeah, true.
Uh-oh. Nexus's computer is freaking out, man. It says we're not moving, we're talking. Must
Rip
be.
Nexus, dude.
Yep.
Since birth.
Since birth. Dory says, I smell Ramfest. Well, someone has to win, right? Someone's gonna have to win, so.
Good point.
Yeah, the Ramfest would be brutal. That's what I mean by optional. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have 3 attempts, and that's it. I don't know. Or maybe you get to choose one race within the summit that's the one you want to do on, or something. I don't know. Just something to mix it up.
Nah, I don't know. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine how it is. They just need to buff rewards, like, huge.
Oh my god, please buff rewards.
Make it at least worth doing. Because yeah, at the moment, it's not even really worth doing the summits.
Right. TCM has an Easter egg in, not in the map though. The Easter egg is outside the map in those big islands. Did you see it, Traveler? Which one are you talking about specifically?
I don't know. Yeah, what's the Easter egg?
I didn't see it. I'd love to know what it is though.
Mm-hmm.
And it just says loots please and rewards buff more please. 100%. They need to do part sets, to be honest with you. They haven't done any part sets for summit rewards. They need to do part sets, particularly drag racing. Please do drag racing. I mean, I have my drag racing parts, but for the community, please do a set of nitro chem drag racing for a summit reward. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Or and if you don't want to give it away for like the platinum, because most people don't get platinum, then do it as a gold, but do it half, you know, or 1 part per summit, or 2 parts per summit, you know. That way people can actually like 100% get it, and they know they can get it. They just have to like put up with the amount of time, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh no. Dave No Legs with the crazy question again. He's the one that asked the other question, right?
Dave No Legs, man. You
It's gotta chill, dude. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds disgusting.
It's butt.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Like, yeah. Because you look at it and you say that.
What is that? Just pronounce like, that.
Like, yeah.
Is it supposed to be short for like when someone says like god damn, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Devil said you nailed it.
Of course.
Dave No Legs, thank you so much for the $4.99. Appreciate it. He's always coming in here with the fire questions. Unfortunately, I don't know how to answer this question.
Me neither. If you're going to do it and you can't stop, that's a problem.
Should just like not go to the family gatherings, bro.
Yeah. They're like the other side of the gathering. Like, stay away from her.
Unlucky says no way he tricked Steven into saying it.
No,
there was no trick.
There was no trick.
He paid him $4.99.
Dave, wear some sunglasses. I don't know. I'm just
There you go. That's not even answering his question. That's just how do you get away with it, is to wear sunglasses, right?
yeah.
Silly. He comes in. Where's he at? Dave No Legs just comes in, drops a crazy question, and then just disappears to the back of the room.
There's no chat or
Yeah.
anything.
No, he's not. He just wanted to see what happens. He's gonna drop one of those and see what happens. I love it. It makes the stream silly. Take it easy, Dory. Appreciate you coming by. Wait, I'm going now. That's what he said, right? Okay, I'm going now.
Yeah.
Building an A-class Civic and Unbound. Nice. Go have some fun with that. Have some fun, Dory. Thanks for coming by the old stream. So what was the answer? Oh, I don't
know.
The answer is we don't know. We have no idea.
Don't know. Go away from her.
Yeah, get away, dude. Just get away.
Just walk away from her.
Yeah, don't go to the family gathering.
Stop standing behind her all the time. I don't know,
Yeah, stand in front, dude. Yeah, I have no idea. Also, it's a cousin. Didn't say what gender, so.
Oh, it's true. Just say cousin.
Yeah. Who knows?
Either it's same applies.
The same applies.
Same applies, bro.
That's pretty good. Y'all videos are so entertaining and educational. Really learned a lot from that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Who money? Simby said instructions unclear. We're not going into detail on this one. All right. We're gonna end up.
If you can't stop staring at somebody, then that's a you thing. I don't know how we can help you.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But we do appreciate the $4.99. That was great. Little question bomb, and then walk away.
Another great one.
Yeah,
from Dave.
100%. The last one led to an Amazon purchase, so.
It's true.
I hope Dave has enjoyed the day conversation that has lasted now 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Purely stemming from his original question. So it's great. It's really good. Oh my goodness. Traveler to
animal on the outside islands.
A drawing of an animal. Like in the sand or something, or is it like on a sign, or I don't understand. I didn't see the whatever video was revealing it. I didn't see it. I really didn't. I am excited for the possibility of being able to go to those islands, though. I want to be able to go there. I feel like we need more space. Going back to the the island being too small thing. Oh, fun fact, says Simji. Do you know the signing bonus for joining BPR is getting a free bidet? You get one of those when you join BPR. If anyone wants to join BPR, it's Big Steve Racing.
It's not a legal binding contract.
Are you accepting applications right now for Big Steve Racing?
Yeah, dude, it's actually open. Just go right ahead if you want.
Just change your name, dude. You're on the team. No application or tryouts.
See you on the track.
Yeah, just change the front of your name to BPR dash and then your name. And
Big Steve Racing's on top. Always has been.
You will be a part of Big Steve Racing. Do I need a license? Nope. You don't need anything. You're good. You're good. All right. So I told myself I wasn't going to order a pizza after this stream, but I feel like I'm going to have to. I didn't eat dinner, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
We did this last time. I did this last time.
It happens every week.
Dude.
Because we start at 7, and that's about the time like dinner is being cooked or eaten here.
I know.
And I got some chicken fajitas out there, bro.
Didn't you have chicken fajitas last week? What did you have last week? A burrito?
I don't know. A burrito, yeah.
Okay.
ate a lot of Mexican food.
Yeah, you're making me jealous. What kind of pizza am I gonna order? I'm gonna order from Domino's because it's like 2 blocks from my house, and by the time we end this, it's gonna be like 11-ish. So it's gonna be, they have an hour basically to cook the pizza, and I don't want to have to be out late. So it's like 2 blocks from the house. Also, Domino's is cheap. It's not very expensive. I can get a pepperoni, pineapple, jalapeno with barbecue sauce for like whatever, $8 or something. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Careful with your pizza order, dude. These people in chat are bullies.
Oh man, you guys better knock it off, dude. Better knock it off. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Not all the time, but it belongs on there.
It is there.
It is there. It can be there. Any pizza that you put a pineapple on, I will eat that. I don't care. Pineapple, jalapeno, pepperoni, barbecue sauce drizzled on top. You don't use barbecue sauce for the sauce. You can use it for the sauce, but like it's unnecessary. Just use regular pizza sauce. Drizzle barbecue on the top. I'm telling you, it is amazing. And if you can get some spicy barbecue, that's even better, because that
Like,
goes along with the jalapeno.
You add the barbecue yourself, or do you have them do it?
It depends on the pizza place, where like some shops have like the option to drizzle. You know what I mean? It's like a topping.
Yeah.
So if they do that, I'll do that. But if they don't have that, then I'll probably just add it myself.
Gotcha.
Or if like in Domino's case, I'll probably just replace the red sauce with the barbecue sauce.
Gotcha. See, the pepperoni pineapple jalapeno is like my favorite pizza, but I've never added the barbecue to it. I'll have to try that next time I get some pizza.
Yeah, if you do, I don't know if you have a barbecue sauce that you're like a big fan of, but
Yes.
you do? What's your favorite? What's your favorite barbecue sauce?
We've been getting, okay, so actually my grandpa put me on, dude. Yeah,
Alright.
he went out to visit his family out in Oklahoma, I think, and he brought this back that you can get at Sam's Club over here.
Okay.
It's a brand called Head Country.
Head Country. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really thin though, but
It'd be
it's
perfect.
good.
That'd be perfect for
Yeah.
the pizza. I was gonna tell you, don't put like a thick barbecue sauce on there,
Mhm.
because it'll be too much. It needs to be like a thin drizzle, because it's just a little tiny bit of sweetness. And if you can get a spicy one, like I said, that's perfect. But yeah, add a little drizzle on the top, dude. I'm telling you, it'll be good, because the pineapple is like that. I don't know. The pineapple is great. The jalapeno provides the spice and a little crunch, right? And then you've got the pepperonis for the saltiness, and then the barbecue just kind of tops it all. Dude, I'm getting hungry right now. When are we having a pizza party?
I don't
What's
know,
the
dude.
event? When are we gonna do a pizza party for this stream, dude? We need to do this. Mr. Risen used Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's is great.
Sweet Baby's is good.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. But I don't know.
It was like Bullseye. You like Bullseye barbecue sauce?
I don't think I've had
You
Bullseye.
ever had it? It's good. Spicy.
Okay. I think we missed a member. Dustin Smith, welcome. And also
Dustin
Elliot Ogles, welcome, dude.
And Elliot.
Let's
Oh my
go,
God.
dude.
Twofer.
The more support, the better. Thank you so much, Elliot. Welcome to the Militia. He said it took me over an hour. Welcome to the Militia. Dustin Smith, welcome to the Militia. You guys now have access to the emotes. And also, because we've gotten enough donations and members recently, I think we have enough space for another emote. So we're going to have to come up with another emote and put it in there. Also, what was I going to say?
Okay, some random dude. Said bidet pizza party over at Steven's place.
I was gonna say something else. I totally lost my train of thought. It's all right, but thank you guys for supporting the channel. Honestly, it means a lot. It really, really does. Because like I've said before, you guys don't have to donate. You guys just watching the channel. Honestly, watching the videos all the way through is so important. Like, retention is like a huge thing in YouTube. The longer you watch the video, the better. But if you watch like half and then tune out, it's still good that you watched it, but the longer the better. And don't worry about skipping ads. That doesn't do anything for us. You skip the ad, it's fine. If it's a skippable ad, it's a skippable ad. You don't have to play it. That has nothing.
Can probably be arranged phase, right? It'd be possible to add the channel emotes into Discord.
Yeah. It's not hard to do, right? I've never done it, to be
I
honest
have
with
no
you.
idea. But
I'll get
I'm sure if you have like the emote
Yeah.
files or whatever,
Yep.
I'm sure we can get them on there.
Yeah, we can definitely get them on there. They're going to be bigger in Discord too, so you'll be able to see the details, because there's a lot of little details in these these emotes that you can't really see because they're too small. But yeah, we can put them in Discord.
Yeah. Some random dude said, "What's up with the little tiny tables in the middle of the pizza?" I know exactly what those are for.
I know exactly what those are for also.
It's to keep the box from like smashing onto your cheese on top of the pizza. It keeps the box off of the pizza.
Yep.
So like if you have multiple pizzas stacked on top of each other, or get like some wings or something, they put it in the middle of the box on top, it doesn't smash onto your pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. This is for both of y'all to answer when you have time. Now that the first demo league game has happened, is it possibly something you guys are going to try now? No.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't even know it happened. I didn't know it. I haven't kept up with it at all.
Yeah, I knew it happened because I knew there was like some sort of deadline. Sid sent me the video or his announcement, I think. Okay. Like earlier, let's see, like right when he was announcing it, and I watched that, and I just don't have any interest in it. Like, it's literally not, the game mode itself is just not for me. That's all it is.
I just been like doing my own thing, whether it's doing videos or playing Smite recently.
Yeah, you're not paying attention.
I haven't been paying attention at all, so that's my bad. No hate to anybody that participated or anything. Just
no. I actually, you know what's funny about that? I hope everyone's having a good time. Whoever's competing, I hope they're having a good time, because community getting together and doing something fun in the game is good. It's good for interest in the game. It's good for viewership, and the people playing are having fun. That's cool. So yeah, I'm all down for that. Just the game mode really doesn't interest me at all. I'm not gonna play it. I don't think. I really don't think so. I mean, I can't imagine I would be playing it. I don't know. I'm just much more interested in racing and stuff like that. I just don't know. Demo is a little bit weird for me. I do want to put on an event or tournament of some sort when I can figure out the details all the way. I've talked about this a little bit before. I do want to put on an event, but it's Motorfest doesn't make it very easy to do that, so it's tough. It's very tough. It's hard to get people in the same lobby. You can only put 4 people in a party, yada yada yada. There's a lot of hurdles involved with running tournaments. It'd be fun to do a tournament. I'm thinking I can try to work with my admin and moderators with the staff in my Discord and try to figure out a good way for Discord to organize this, like a competition where like we don't all have to be in the same lobby. It's just going to be tough. So I'm working on the behind the scenes. I'm working behind the scenes to try to put something together, and there will be a prize. That for sure, I know, because I've already got something lined up. But it's just, yeah, it's tough to answer all of the questions. There's a lot of variables involved in Motorfest. But aside from that, I do want to have I not just want, I am going to have a Need for Speed Heat tournament to celebrate 200,000 subscribers when we get there. That for sure is going to happen, because the Need for Speed Heat was the catalyst for the channel. It's what started everything for the channel. So I think we'll go back to that and we'll do a big tournament for Heat when we get to 200,000. And I think we're at, what do we hit, like 194 recently? We just hit 194, I think. So when we get closer to it, when I know like a little bit more about when it's going to happen, when we get to 200,000, then I'll get the details together. But I definitely want to do that as like sort of a nostalgia thing. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. Because the old Heat tournaments on stream stuff we used to do,
they were so fun. Yeah, they were so fun. Absolutely so fun. And like I said, there will be a prize. I already have something lined up with a friend of mine.
Okay.
So we'll get something going on. No RSR, says Simji. Laugh my ass off. I don't know, man. I think it'll be just something fun. It'll be just something fun.
What's going on, Spooner?
Traveler says, channel helps me a lot when it comes to TCM. Thank you for the help. No problem, man. That's totally the point of it, dude. It honestly is. It's the point of the channel. Obviously, I'm trying to do that and make a living, right? But it's the point of the channel is to make helpful content. I've made 333 videos. Well, not counting the ones for this week. I've made over 330 videos for Motorfest, specifically for Motorfest. And 100% of those are intended to be educational in some form. They're not necessarily, specifically for entertainment. They're mostly educational. So I'm glad that they're helping because that's the whole point.
Yeah. I'm putting in work in this game, dude.
That is the whole point. Kel says, how's the new cars? If I had to sum it up, Kels, because we did touch on it a little bit earlier. If I had to sum it up, it was brief. We could talk about it again. It was the cars are solid. They're good, but they're definitely not in the meta conversation. I think they each kind of have their own little limitations, and I think that's what keeps them from being meta. So they're good. Yeah. They're good. They're not bad cars. They're very usable. Sure. 100% usable in the grand races, and you can win with them. You can do fine. It's just they're definitely not meta. 100%.
Yeah. I enjoy them. I like the Pagani.
Yeah, it's good.
Personally, I was enjoying. I mean, I barely used it. Like I did a couple races, not grand races, but on a track in the Pagani, and I thought it felt great with no tune on it or anything. So next time I'm on doing some grand racing, I'll probably be trying that out in the grand race.
Yeah, for sure. Anjo said he found the channel from Heat and TC2. So that was way back, Anjo. That was way back. Because I was doing Heat and TC2. I didn't do a lot of TC2 content. I did enough, and I did some streams, but it was mostly, at that time, it was mostly Heat. Daniel Barry says, how's it going? And yo, it's going good, man. I'm a little tired today. I'm a little hungry. So you might show in my energy right now, but it's going good, man. Everything's all good. The Utopia has some 90s vibes on it. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe a little bit. With the coloring, kind of feels like a champagne-y color, and that seemed to be popular. How about a compilation of weird things happening? Motorfest, like losing the back end for no reason. So Elliot wants like random events, random grand race stuff. I do have some grand races saved up. I could probably put together an edit, but it's not really my style of content, if that makes sense. Like that's much more entertainment and what did you call it? Like meme content,
kinda, We've had a few videos over the years where we've attempted it. That. Yeah. Where like the video is done and it's like fully made, and then it's just like against the style of every other video on the channel. We never published it.
Yeah, we've done a few of them where we're just like, hey, what if we did this? And then we do it and we're like, I don't know. It just doesn't fit necessarily. So we kind of stick to what we feel we're good at. Hopefully you guys feel we're good at it too.
Yeah. And well, the thing is too, like with the audience that watches, they like know what to expect with the videos. So when you start throwing in a video like this, and a lot of people might enjoy it, then they want to see a lot more of that, which is cool. But then other people have been watching forever, like, this isn't the type of video I want to see from you guys. So it's kind of important to try to stay like on brand, I guess. Yeah, for sure. It's just being consistent, and I think we've done a good job of that for the last 5 years. I think we're going on year 5 right now. So I think we're just trying to be as consistent as possible, and people know what to expect. I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible while still giving the information, and hopefully you guys find that valuable. That's really what we're doing. Street Tier 2 dirt is crazy, definitely. I don't know why they added that. Me neither. It's a weird one.
Traveler wants some advice on farming legendary parts. Traveler, I have a video that I dropped right after season 3 that's about that for you know, for this season. I would check that out when you get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And Kiss Me Combi is a good option for that. But there are a few other ones if you want to know like the stats of it on which one you should do. That video is good. It's you'll see on the thumbnail, say 4x legendary parts on the thumbnail. Zodiac says I raced and lost against them in Heat. I was so honored. Appreciate to have you there, man. Absolutely. The days of Heat, man. I wonder how fast I am still at Heat. Because I wasn't like elite. I wouldn't put myself in the conversation of like basically any of the teams, any of the what I would call like a pro team. But I was close. I was right on the border of being like that.
You were posting good times and stuff on long races. Yeah, you were doing good.
Yeah.
I was not.
Yeah, you didn't put the time in. You put way more time into Motorfest than you put into Heat.
Yeah, and Unbound, honestly. I put a lot of time in Unbound too.
Yeah, 100%. Last week there was a 50% bonus on Kiss Me Combi. I took full advantage. That's smart. I did not take advantage of that. I'm actually pretty much done with my grind in terms of parts. I think I have pretty much everything I need.
Yeah, same.
So I'm okay there. Do you guys prefer the Ascent or Kiss Me Combi for the grind? Well, just by numbers, Kiss Me Combi rewards better than the Ascent.
Traveler said, "What's the best car for a grand race when it comes to street tier 1?" The best car currently is the Porsche. What is it? The 911 2.7?
Yeah, 911 RS 2.7.
Yeah, the 911 RS 2.7.
Yeah.
That's current best car.
Current best car. And it's not real close. The RS2 Avant is good and usable, but the pace that you can keep with the Porsche is just it's unmatched.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, like you said, if you don't want to use that, then yeah, the RS2 Avant's good. The RS3's good. The Ford Focus is still pretty fast. It's a little harder to drive.
Right.
But yeah.
PT Racer says, I was just reading that. PT Racer just tried to play Heat the other day, and it was difficult to adjust after TCM just seems so fast. Yes, that's one thing that I was gonna say. Need for Speed Heat has a very like insane feeling when it comes to the speed of the game. Like the sense of speed is crazy in Heat, and I love it.
Well, in every car you're going from like 0 to 200 like instantly, dude.
Yes, dude. Yes, that's what I want. I want to do that. I want to go from 0 to 200 super fast, and then I also want to take turns without braking. I just want to drift around the corner.
Yeah, great game.
Mr. Risen says, is the TTRS any good? I got it in TC2. Yes, it actually is pretty good, Risen. I did some testing on it, and it tests really well. It's not the best for grand races because it's a little bit wild, but it does test really well. Like its speed, it has very good acceleration. V-Dog, what's up, man? How are you? Let's see. Risen says, yeah, honestly, I hated cornering Heat. Loved everything else, though. Dude, I love the cornering Heat. It's so good. It's so good. It's once you get the hang of the mechanic of what I call priming the drift. So you let off your trigger and smash it again. You just real quick. Once you understand what that does to the car, and then mid-turn, once you understand what the brake does to the car, dude, driving that game is just chef's kiss, dude. It's so good. It's one of those mechanic, like in terms of driving in all of the games that we've played, it might be my favorite because to master it, it takes time to learn. But to be generally good at it, anyone can do that. Like literally anyone can just pick it up and understand that this is how you drift the corner, and this is how anyone can just go from like being terrible to being decent at the game. It's not a super high hurdle, but the skill gap between the best racers and the average ones is really big. I love that. I love that there's a difference there. It's one of my favorite things about Heat.
Yes. Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Zodiac said priming was what helped me get a little better. Yeah, once you understand that, and then the break, basically it's a technique that Goliath figured out and named, which is called brake snapping. But when you tap the brake, just a quick tap of the brake mid-turn, the car's angle gets tighter. So when you're going through a turn, that's how you would take a tighter turn. You would just tap the brake. Anjo says brake to drift. Yes, please. I missed it. I'm not a huge fan of brake to drift, but I like gas to drift.
Certain cars needed it. Certain cars needed the brake to drift.
Yes, certain cars did need it. Why do I think drag race cars are useless in TCM? There's like 2 drag race events in the whole map. Yes, there are only 2 drag race events in the whole map. Drag race cars are mostly useless unless you need a speed trap for a summit. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
Yep. Dream 5 car garage. Ooh.
That's a great question. F40, Mark 1 GTI.
Okay.
R35. This is a tough one. I gotta come up with 2 more cars. Those 3 for sure. I know 100% I want those in. There's so much else I would love to have in there, but because I have to pick 5, it's really tough. Yeah, some random dude says bullied, etc. Exactly. I'm trying to think of like a super car that I really like besides F40. I don't know that there is one that I'm like super. Oh, you know what? Hawkeye STI.
Oh, okay.
I would like a Hawkeye in the.
Okay.
Yeah, and then.
Is that all 5?
No, it's 4.
No, it's 4.
And then I would like an Evo 10, like a fully built one. You know what I mean?
Fully built.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think too. Mine's definitely have like a 95 NSX in there.
Okay. Oh shit! I should have said that.
and a S15.
Okay. You like them? You like them slim long boys?
I do.
Just wait for the SimG DM on that one.
I do. What do you call it? Like a built like EK Civic, like clean.
An EK Civic, okay.
Yeah, clean.
I mean, so far your car's very obtainable. All 3 of your cars are well. S15 is like it's all right.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Those are like the 3, and
The
then
main
maybe
ones.
like. I'm trying to think too. I don't even know after that, dude. Like, oh, for like a suit, like a Lamborghini, like a Murcielago.
That'd be nice.
Murcielago would be insane. And then, what would be the last one that would be in there? Trying to think here. I don't know.
It's so hard, dude.
It is hard.
It's
There's
so
many
hard.
cars
There's
that are
so
like,
many good cars,
so
bro.
many cars that are like, I want that.
Yeah, there's so many cars.
Maybe be a weird one, but one that I really like would be like the a Nissan Pulsar GTI-R.
Okay.
It's an uncommon car, but it's basically like like a baby GTR kind of. It's a little hatchback with a SR20 in it.
Yeah,
Sick, dude.
that's cool.
All-wheel drive. They're so sick.
Yeah,
I'll go with that. A GTIR, little Nissan Pulsar.
gotcha.
That'd be my 5.
Yeah, I didn't name any Porsches, but there's a bunch that I would like. I'm a pretty big fan of German cars, but I also have a really strong appreciation for Japanese cars. So there's like I don't know, for me that's kind of, it's mixed between those two, mostly German and Japanese. I'm not I'm not a huge fan of muscle at all. Like I don't know. I think it's because I'm American. I see it all over the place. Like, dude, classic cars are just so like, okay. So okay, dude, it's another classic car. It's another cherry paint job. It's another, you know, all chrome moldings and cherry and chrome wheels. Like, okay, you got a blower, fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, muscle cars are sick too, though.
They are. They are cool, but it's like we see them all over the, like, it's not uncommon. But when you drive down the highways of California and you see an R34, you're like,
yeah,
whoa, that's an R34.
that's true.
Or you see, or even like an R33 or a 32, you're like, oh my god, that's a GTR. You know, or even an R35, dude. You see those more common, but not that much. You know, so it's like, I don't know, I have more appreciation for those. And then I just have like a really good respect for like the German engineering. The cars are so solid, bro. And I'm gonna say something really cliche, but it's the real truth. Go shut a GTI door and then go shut a Toyota door and tell me the difference, right?
Yeah,
there's a huge difference. So anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, I haven't owned like an American vehicle. I've had Europe and I've had JDM, and I've never had an American vehicle. Like,
okay,
Ford,
I own an
GMC.
F1. I was gonna say me too, but I own an F-150 currently.
Yeah.
Besides that, though, I think I've owned all Japanese cars and then my Volkswagen. So it's like a Nissan 200SX, a Kia. I was driving a Kia for a while. An Accord, another Accord. I owned an RX-7 for a minute, and then I had the Volkswagen. Yeah, that's it. It's all been all Japanese cars except for my Volkswagen.
I had Nissan, Volkswagen, Subaru, Honda.
Yeah. Some randoms said, "Don't you own an RSX?" I did. Okay, I never owned an RSX. For that channel, I had essentially borrowed an RSX from someone that I know who owns a used car dealership, and it was just like an agreement. I was gonna mod the car, use it for content, and then give it back, and they were gonna sell it. That was kind of the thing. So so when I moved to Texas, obviously I had to, you know, give the guys the car back. That was a fun little car. The thing has a tremendous amount of power for what that car is. Like, it actually moves, that RSX. At that VTEC, dude. It redlines at like 85.
Yeah, it's the K series.
It's a K series. What is it? A K20?
I think it's a KA20.
Okay.
No, or is KA the JDM? I don't remember.
Anyway, it redlines super high, like 8,500 RPMs, which is not common for a lot of, you know, street cars. And you can feel the VTEC snap at like 65.
Yeah, it was a K20A. Yes. Yeah, that car was sick, dude. That car was so sick.
Which one? The RSX?
The RSX, yeah.
The one that I had, or just in general?
Yeah, no, the one that you had. You did it. You did it good. It looked nice.
Thanks. Yeah.
Real nice.
I thought it looked pretty good as well. I spent too much money on it, to be honest with you. But
Traveler, you own an NSX, bro? No. Oh wait, a Nissan NSX? Or you mean RSX?
Wait.
I'm confusion.
I'm confused.
Nissan NSX. Am I
Talk
tripping
about,
right now?
he's tripping. You're
I'm tripping.
somebody's tripping.
Who's tripping right now, dude?
Somebody's,
Is that a thing?
I don't know, dude. Somebody's having an issue.
Do a Google.
Somebody's having an issue.
I don't think that's a thing, dude.
He'll get
Sorry,
to it. Here we go. The Honda. Okay.
Okay.
He owns
What year, dude?
an NSX.
I don't know. He called it a Nissan.
Well, right, but
I'm
he's.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not calling you a liar, dude. I'm just joking.
But yeah, that's dope if he does, for sure.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
it
what
is a
year?
Honda, then that means it's one of the older ones. Right? They didn't make the new Honda ones. The new ones are Acuras.
Yeah, the one's Acura, yeah.
Mm-hmm. SF90 or Revuelto? I don't know. Probably the Revuelto. I think it's a little faster. All around. Do you ever drift the RSX around IRL? No. No. Can't really drift. It's a front wheel drive car. You can't really drift it. I mean, I guess in the rain you could pull the handbrake, but yeah. Nexus is coming into the chat just to tell us how shitty it is to race Street Tier 2 in the dirt. Acura in US, Honda in Europe for new gen NSX. Okay. So it is a Honda NSX in Europe. Okay. Maybe they meant Honda, yeah. So that Honda NSX is definitely one that I want. It's definitely one that I want to own. Like a 92, 91, something like that. 95 is good.
I guess it's
They're the same body style.
Yeah. I like the pop-ups. I mean, the facelift is also really nice.
Yes.
But I'm a fan of the pop-ups.
Yes. Acor, what's going on, man? How are you? Thanks for coming by the stream, dude. I appreciate it. You missed us complaining about the things that we complain about here. Now we're talking cars. He said it's kind of broken. He's fixing it right now. He's just bought a new body kit for it. That's cool, dude.
Nice.
That's awesome. So yeah, you would. Pop-ups are goated.
Yes.
I had pop-ups on my 200 SX.
Pop-ups are goated.
Yes. Pop-ups are all right, but they are finicky, dude. If they're bad, they don't work right, and it sucks.
You just got like the wink, bro. It's cute.
Yeah. Well, mine always worked, but the motors were like, I don't know, they had something wrong with them. So when you did turn them on, you just hear this every time they opened.
It's just a daytime only car.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this car doesn't come out at night.
Nah, we don't drive the cars at night, dude. Mr. Risen, you and me both, bro. It's 10:54. I gotta order my pizza, and then I gotta get to work. I got some videos to make tonight.
Some videos to go do.
So even though we had the pleasure of seeing Acor in the chat, appreciate you coming by, dude.
Thank you, Acor.
Have got to end it. So one last time, let's take a look at the poll.
It is time.
70% of you guys decided that you liked this week's summit, so that's cool. We have got to end it. So that's cool. I'm glad everybody's having fun with the summit. I thought it was boring, but it's cool that everybody likes it. I'm on board, and yep, we'll probably catch you on the next summit for sure. I got tomorrow. You'll see a video on the Zonda. No, not the Zonda. What am I talking about? The Pagani Utopia. Utopia tomorrow, guys. It should go out in the morning. I just got to finish it up tonight. and then a couple other cars this week. And I've got a Grand Race meta themed video, not a meta video, but a theme. We're going to talk about meta, using meta in a video coming up this week as well. I got to try to finish that tonight. Anyways, I'm out of here, man. We're going to go eat some pizza. Everybody go get some pizza, guys.
Thanks to everybody for all the members and donations.
Absolutely.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you guys so much.
And everybody just stopping by and watching. Appreciate you all.
Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.